Hi everybody, it's Lori and I am here with a Traverse City Wax Company haul. So I mentioned in my I'm back video that I had a couple of hauls coming in, and I definitely do. I've received 2 so far, so I want to get those filmed and space them out on the channel. I'm also working on a retail wax haul. I want to show some of the retail wax that I was able to pick up recently as well, to show you what you might find at your local retail establishments in your area. But today we're going to focus on Traverse City Wax Company. That is Ava's, or formerly known as Ava's, rebranded into Traverse City Wax Company. They are located in Michigan, in Traverse City, which is like northwest of me, I want to say. But I do like supporting a Michigan wax company, and I love the wax. I always have. My biggest complaint, and it's not really a complaint, it's just there isn't enough wax to order all at once because she's a smaller operation. I would love to get, 50 cents SCENTS that I could order all at once, but these are definitely smaller orders depending on what she has offered at the particular time. And I was looking for coffee. She has one of my favorite coffee combination, so she had it offered and I wanted to go ahead and grab it. She did include, it feels like, 1,000,000 samples, so I'm always appreciative of samples. I know it's been really hard for a lot of the wax vendors recently, and I just really appreciate anything extra that they can throw in. I know the margins are really tight, so I really appreciate anything that is sent along. Grabbed a couple of items that I want to say were on clearance. I just went through basically the whole website, just to see what was offered and what I could grab that sounded good, that I wanted to replenish from her wax. So I picked up 2 of these. I don't think these were on clearance, but Blackberry Marshmallow Fireside. I am coming around a little bit to Marshmallow Fireside scents. I don't really like smoky scents per se, but when there's other scents involved, so marshmallow, obviously more marshmallow, or fruity scents, or sometimes like coffee, that type of thing. I picked up 2 of these because one of these will go in each of my large warmers. I have very large warmers. Same warmers, just different day. So let's sniff this one. I will definitely say you get a lot of that sweet blackberry, which brings out the scent of the marshmallow. There's not a lot of that smokiness in here. I think it's much more of the marshmallow and blackberry with a hint of the fireside elements. This is really nice. This is what I was hoping it was going to be. So I'm glad I'm able to try this and see how it does for me. I picked up a 4-pack of these cute little happy faces in Fluffy Elephant, fried pastries, cinnamon sugar, cotton candy frosting. I do like that she puts the scent notes on here and the pour dates, which is very, very helpful. I would say this smells like, it smells like a donut with cotton candy frosting, which I would agree. It's not super heavy on the cinnamon. I think I've had a few of her different wax combinations or formulas that have the cinnamon sugar in it, and it never is that super red hot cinnamon, to my nose anyway, and that's not something that I enjoy. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. But yeah, cinnamon tends to be too red hot for my nose most of the time, unless it's really a bakery cinnamon, and I really get the sense here of it being a bakery cinnamon. Definitely, I really like this one. I think this one is going to do well for me. There are some other vendors that have a similar type of very nice bakery cinnamon blend that I really enjoy, and this I'm hoping will be exactly that. This next one is marshmallow glazed donuts, fried donuts, and toasted marshmallow. So not exactly the same as a marshmallow fireside. This is more of just like a toasty marshmallow scent, hopefully with some donuts. This one smells like, I don't know how much toasty marshmallow I'm getting. It smells like big fluffy marshmallows, like you're smashing your face into a bag of those like Jet Puff. You know what I'm talking about? The really big ones though. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Maybe a little bit of bakery goodness. I don't know that I would say I can tell that it's donuts per se, but it's nice. I think I'm really going to enjoy it, but it's more of a fluffy gooey marshmallow scent than anything else, at least on cold. I had to move. Sitting on the floor, and I mean, even if I was sitting in the chair, but sitting on the floor, my legs tend to fall asleep if I stay in the same position. So you may see me moving around here. This next one is a salted caramel cocoa, and I believe this was on clearance. Hot chocolate, sea salt, and creamy caramel. I love chocolate scents. I really have been enjoying caramel scents, so together is amazing. I think I broke this. Not that it matters, but getting broken to put in the warmers anyway, so I don't really care. But some people really get a bee in their bonnet over broken brittles. It's like, get over it. It's definitely a hot chocolate and caramel mixture. That's exactly what I get in this. It smells like something that you would get if you went to a high-end, coffee store or that type of a thing. That's really what it smells like, and I think it's gonna be nice. My only concern, and it's not a bad concern, is that sometimes scents are so overwhelming. I have to be careful. We had a scent, oh my gosh. We put one in, it was hot chocolate. Literally, that was the scent, and it blew us out of the house. It wasn't even partially melted. It was so bad. Like, we were running for the hills. I was trying to turn off the warmers, which I never do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to cut this with something. Vanilla, marshmallow, something or other. So I don't know if I'm going to get to that with this. I might have to put it in like 1 or 2 warmers and maybe just turn the other ones off. That would be an advice I would give for if you're going to purchase chocolate scents and you're not really sure, you might want to try in just 1 or 2 warmers. Some of them are so strong. They will blow your socks off. I mean, the doors open, the whole shebang, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, it's like dripping. I feel like chocolate is dripping off the walls. I don't know. It's a lot sometimes. All right, this next one I believe was also on clearance. This is a common scent for her. I should say common, like a very popular scent. Let's put it that way, that I've seen her make several times. Unicorn Pop-Tarts. So I got 2 of these cute little shapes. And I was smelling this when I got it, and I'm like, I don't know. I put my finger on what I'm smelling, which is odd. I mean, because of the pink, which is ridiculous. I know. You want to think, is it strawberry? But it's not like a fresh strawberry type of smell. Okay, this is what I guess I would say. A mix of candy scents with that almost fakey Pop-Tarty type blend. I don't know. It's very hard for me to put my finger on. Kind of a fruity candy with a hint of bakery, not overly bakery. So this will be interesting. It's almost something like where I could put this in my bathroom. We don't love super heavy bakery blends, but a little bit, like a touch of bakery I can handle. Seems like it would do well there or in my living room. So I will report back once I melt this. It's interesting. Have I started to slip now that I've had some time off? Maybe, I don't know. All right, let's do some of these samples before we get into, I have 4 bags that I ordered. This first one is apple fritter zucchini donuts in one of the favorite shapes that I love from her. She puts it very frequently in the bags, the bakery bags that she has. Okay, this smells like the fritters that I've smelled before. Definitely has that very kind of, in a good way, greasy donut type of scent with like a little bit of glaze on top, which you'd get with an apple fritter. I definitely get cinnamon. It's prominent, but it's not bad. Will I put this? I might put this away for my fall wax, which you guys, it's just a little tiny tub, thank goodness, because man, we've talked about this. Fall and I do not get along in terms of wax unless it's pumpkin pecan waffles. But anyway, it's not bad, but I don't love a lot of apple cinnamon. I'm gonna set this aside. I think I'll enjoy it, but I don't know that I buy large quantities of this one. We have apple pecan pancakes. So this is another one that we'll see if it's like pumpkin pecan waffles type of a thing. This one I like better because I think it is that kind of blonde pumpkin pecan waffles. I don't get a lot of apple in here. It's more of a, if it is an apple, it's more of a smooth type without a lot of cinnamon. I like this one better. I will melt this one now. I have a little warmer in here and I put my samples in here a lot of times because I haven't been ordering a lot, so my samples are dwindling. I'll enjoy it in here. This next one, raspberry lemonade. Hopefully she'll have this for the spring and summer. Let's see if I enjoy it. I tend to like this kind of scent. This is nice. It reminds me of, it's like sugar. It kind of smells like that pixie stick scent that I've referred to in the past, where it smells like some of those sugar crystals going up your nose. It's kind of what it reminds me of. So it's definitely kind of a powdered raspberry lemonade mix type of smell, and not in a bad way. So I'm excited to melt this one and see what I think. Really kind of a sugary drink mix. That's what it reminds me of. The next one is toasted coconut carrot cake. Okay, so for this one, I think it's a coconut cake, but there's a hint of what I can only assume is tonka. I do not like tonka bean. The smell of it, ugh, I can always smell it. I don't know if that's in here, but it reminds me of that coconut cake type of smell. There is no spice in this whatsoever. So we'll see. I might add a little bit of some pineapple to this to kind of cut that a little bit, add a little bit of acid to it to see if that helps, because, you know, coconut and pineapple always go together. So we will see, but I feel like I can smell some tonka bean in this, and that is definitely not a favorite. I can always pick that out. Unfortunately, we have tropical banana. I don't know. This smells like runty bananas to me. I don't know. Maybe that's what it reminds me of. Doesn't. So it smells like more of the candy than anything else. So I'll be interested to melt this and see how it transforms on warm. We'll see. Next one I have is Thumper. I have no idea what's in this one. Okay, this reminds me of like a pistachio pudding cake or cherry chip cake. That's what it reminds me of. The almond extract type of a thing that can lean cherry. That's what this smells like to me. And it smells like a bakery scent. It's nice. I really like those type of scents, so I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. All right, and this last one I think of the samples is Tan Lines. It's okay. So it smells like Bobbi Brown Beach a little bit. I feel like I have Beach from her as well. Along with something else. I don't know. Is this like a mix of more than one suntan lotion scent together? It almost smells like it could be, because it's definitely not just one by itself. I mean, I feel like the copper tone, it's like copper tone, which is what Bobbi Brown Beach kind of smells like to me. It smells like there is a little bit of almost like a body lotion type of scent. Interesting, like a moisturizer or something. I don't know. It's not super strong. Like, I would say it smells like a whole bunch of tropical flowers. It's kind of tamped down enough where it's not overwhelming. I will definitely be doing this one in my bathroom and seeing what I think, but it's pleasant. I'm surprised because a lot of times they are too overwhelming for me. So I'm pleasantly surprised, and we'll give this one a try. And then we have the bags, two of which are the same because love that scent from her. This first one is Cappuccino Latte, which is rich roasted coffee, cream, and hints of spice. So I will show you. Typically, this is the shape that she puts in her bags. You can see that. I definitely get the coffee scent. And this always reminds me of coffee that has been, in a good way, not a bad way. Don't take this as a bad way. Coffee that has been made and has been sitting on the warmer for a little while and gotten a little bit more condensed. That's what it reminds me of, with a little bit of cream in here. And when I first smelled this, I feel like I got more spice in it. I feel like it's dissipating a little bit. I'm not sure. And maybe it's just my nose. This was a different day when I first got it. But I think there's going to be a hint of spice. It's not overwhelming at all. It does smell like a cappuccino latte type of drink with a little bit condensed coffee, if I can say it that way. So I don't know if you can even see. The labels are white on white bags. This next one is strawberry jam and buttered bread, fresh baked bread, butter, and strawberry jam. There's a vendor that does this type of blend that I'm not purchasing from anymore, so it makes me kind of sad. I'm looking for an alternative. This is one of the shapes, and then she also does this shape, which you saw in the samples as well. I definitely get a very similar vibe, which I'm happy about, so I'm hoping it's the same as when it's melting. I feel like I get a hint of butter more than I want. The other blend smells a little bit stronger on the strawberry, and then you have the fresh baked bread in the background. So we will see what comes out on warm. That's what I'm going for, is just a tad stronger on the strawberry, and I can always add a little bit of strawberry. And then that fresh baked bread, so I'm excited for this. I just don't want it to smell like buttered popcorn. That is never something that I enjoy, and that's what comes out when I smell butter, unfortunately. So we will see. We'll see how that one works. And then the last two, are my beloved Coffee House Treats, which is gourmet coffee and baked goods. So this is definitely very strong coffee. You don't like strong coffee, like I've said in the past, like peel the wallpaper off the wall coffee, even though this has the bakery bits in it, it is definitely a strong coffee blend. I really enjoy this. It smooths out as it's warming, but some people find coffee scents skunky. I would say it has a little bit of the skunkiness in it. If you don't like the skunky coffee at all, if you'd rather have a creamier version, this is probably not the blend for you. I would go for that cappuccino latte if that's more kind of your speed. I tend to like the really, really strong coffees, and the quote unquote skunky type of coffees don't bother me at all. And it really does smooth out as you're warming it. I just love this one. Totally kicked the tripod over trying to move my foot. Where were we? Like what? So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another haul very, very soon. Make sure to go ahead and give me a like on this video if this is the kind of content you want to continue to see on this channel, and go ahead and subscribe to catch all of the latest videos that I will be posting. Just never know when I might post a video and you don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.